Hey, it's Tuesdays with Terry, and this is a very important Tuesday because it's the last Tuesday of 2024. So if you're watching this, you're probably prepping up for New Year's or kind of doing a recap of what happened in 2024. Maybe you're happy to see it go, maybe you're proud of what happened, but in either case, it's a time for recollection and to re-strategize. So if you're part of the group that really wants to make 2025 life by design, you're ready to do a strat plan. Here's a couple of problems. Can we talk? We've got all these fabulous things. We've got day timers, we've got bound ones, we've got productivity planners, we've got success plans, we've got all these great things. And guess what? No change. A little change, not big change. And the problem is no change, no change, no change in your thinking, no changing in your behavior, no change in accountability. Generally, things don't change. I don't know about you, but all of us struggle with a couple of things. That same 10 pounds, that we're going to take care of the closet, we're going to set up that will, we're going to do all these things that we don't do. It's your life, and here's what's against you. This is an older book. It's by Alan Deutschman. It's called Change or Die. It's a very interesting book because it talks about what's against us for change. And it opens with a story about a number of people that were, had very bad heart conditions, and they had bypass surgery, and they had to change their lifestyle. Guess how many were able to do that? The odds are miserable. They are like 10 to 1 that you'll change, even if you're faced with dying. And the reason is change is hard. It's hard because it's big. One of my favorite authors is James Clear. He talks about atomic habits, atomic not in like nuclear fission, but in the fact that in a minuscule of a second of an atom, there's a change. And if you do it so small and so tiny, it's more likely you'll get it done. Now, if you're listening to this, I'm sure there's something in your life you'd like to change. Getting more sleep, getting more exercise, spending more time with your children, less time worrying. How are you going to do that? Well, I want to tell you about the 3 things that they point out in this book because I have read them all. And I'm a fan of the first one. He says it's the first one. I'm going to say the first one is you have to have a new way of thinking because all behavior comes from how you feel and then how you think about it. One of the biggest jokes is, I feel like I had the need to take a walk, but then I lied down until it passed. I mean, exercise, depending on where you are in the age group, is mandatory. It's right up there with oxygen and sleeping and eating and taking care of yourself. You've got to move around a little bit. You got to change your thinking about that. How do you do that? It's hard. It is hard, but it's possible, especially if you have a good coach. He says his first one was selling you on yourself. You form a new relationship with the person or the community that inspires and sustains you. You've got to get some outside help to do this. This is where it's great to have a mastermind, people that are smarter maybe than you or have different ways of looking at things, even if they're not exactly how you think. It could open up a door to new refreshment, for new engagement, for new connection. The second one is selling and training. The new relationship helps you learn, practice, and master new habits and skills that you'll need. It takes a lot of repetition, it takes more commitment, and it really takes something we call time blocking. Now, we've all heard about it, and we all roll our eyes because it's easy to say that, but life happens, right? But if you make it just habitual blocking, even start with 15 minutes, your life will change. 15 minutes can go to 20 minutes, can go to 25. You can break it up and have 2 15-minute sections in your day, but 15 minutes, you owe it to yourself. Stress is killing us. Stress is not just having issues with your plumbing or your car or your taxes. It's everywhere. We hear nothing but bad news. We rarely hear anything that's enlightening and inspiring and fun. So do yourself a favor, choose your time wisely, block some time for you, and then invest in it. If you want to get better at Agile, take an Agile course. If you want to get better at presentation skills, call me. If you want to get more organized, get an outside organized person to get you started because it's always the first step. And I already shared the third one with you, which was new ways of thinking. It's really more about that. You can buy books and study them, like how to get things executed. You can I don't believe in time management. I believe in personal management. And we have something we call daily success habits. I call them daily success journeys because every day is a journey. And the only thing that'll change in your life is when you change it. And that comes with focus. And focus comes with quiet time. And quiet time comes with time blocking. Life goes fast. Depending on where you are on the runway, it goes really fast. Your kids grow up really fast. People leave your life, people come into your life. Celebrate the moments. The power of the moment's the most amazing thing. And so right now in this moment, if you make a commitment to yourself as opposed to homework, thank you very much, Lori. If you make a commitment to yourself to make this your best year by living by design and not by default, if you open yourself to the universe to help you get where you want to go, you just have to be clear. You have to focus on it a little bit, and you have to spend some time envisioning how life would be if the closet was clean, if you had a social night, if you had a date night with someone you love or care about, if you had a family night just for the kids while they're kids. We're here to help you have life by design, especially in how you connect. And that's what presentation skills are all about. Whether you're going to be a speaker or not, you present every day. You present yourself to your committee, your church, your clients, your customers, your family, your friends. What if you could be just so irresistible that people wanted to be in your presence? I'm Terry Murphy for Presentation Skill Coaching. I'm hoping that your New Year's is delightful, restful, enjoyable, and that you make 2025 your best year ever. See you next year.